Nothing in my hands. Ooh, it's magic. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Anthony Flores. It has been way too long, and a quick summation as to why I've been gone. Being honest with you guys, I've just been in a bit of a rut. Just things that, here at home, work, everything's been a bit frustrating to say the least. But I am back. I am my best self to put in front of the camera. Hence why I've seen every movie that's come out recently. But it's just, yeah. When I don't feel that I can put the best self in front of the camera, I just, you know, when anybody's in a rut, you just don't feel your best. Now I'm back. I'm here. Let's talk. Now you see me. Parte dos. Yes, we have all the returning people with the exception of Isla Fisher and Melanie Laurent. I'm not too sure why she exited the production or never was involved with the production of this sequel, but Isla Fisher was pregnant during the filming of this, so they had to replace her character with a newer one played by Lizzy Caplan this time around. Aside from that, everybody from Jessie Eisenberg, Dave Franco, Woody Harrelson, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Mark Ruffalo are back in the forefront of this movie in just quick story summation, because there is definitely a lot of things intertwined, so I would not want to spoil anything for y'all, but there is consequences to the actions that happened in the first film. Just the remnants of robbing Michael Caine in the first film, there's some definitely big consequences in regards to that. And there is Morgan Freeman's character, who is definitely pissed off at the world because he got framed into being put in jail after the end of the events of the first film. And now we also have our new villain, played by Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe, who basically wants the Horsemen to do a magic act, if you will, and steal a very important microchip type deal. It's just something that can help him retrieve quite a bit of information that could give him some good leeway when it comes to his finances and stuff, because he's already a rich billionaire asshole, and yeah, he wants more power and more wealth. So, basically like Donald Trump. Anyways, I found this story to be very interesting in the sense where, again, I was not expecting character development. A lot of times sequels just retread a lot of the original beat-for-beat stories of the first film. But there is legitimate character development, which was shocking for me. I really wasn't expecting that. But there is some major developments with Mark Ruffalo's character, the background of his story, knowing that his father was the illusionist, the magician Lionel Shrike in the first film. You figure that out at the end, and there is some major backstory unveiled as to what happened in that terrible accident that kind of caused the whole first movie to happen. And there is definitely repercussions of what's going to happen from that movie's events to this movie's events, and so on and so forth. There is a lot of intertwining of stories. Again, I don't want to spoil anything. The dynamic of the group definitely changed up with Lizzy Caplan, but I think for the better. To be honest, I just rewatched the first film here, and I gotta say, Isla Fisher, she's a great actress. She was very beautiful, and she had a strong-ish quality to her in this movie, but there wasn't much for her to really do. And I think Lizzy Caplan, though, added a nice dynamic to the group. I'm a big fan of hers, so I really thought, you know what, she could work with this group. I could see this working, and she had a lot of great one-liners. She was very funny, added a lot of humor to this, even though if everybody in this group of people, in terms of the Four Horsemen, are very funny in many different movies they've been in, I think it's kind of, they've toned their humor down quite a bit, so I think it was kind of awesome to have Lizzy Caplan be more of the, just really the funny woman in this, and I thought it was really great. And she also had a good, she just had all-around good qualities in terms of her magic and her style of magic that she was able to do. She had a lot of similarities to Dave Franco's character, Jack Wilder. And of course, Jessie Eisenberg was not over the top, thank you God. He was not some over the top, just like people together. I just really love it. I want to bring people together. Look at Batman, Superman, I brought them together and I'm going to make them fight. None of that shit. He's actually very toned down, very serious, and I'm like, okay, I'll take the Social Network Jessie Eisenberg over the top Lex Luthor any day of the week. And Woody Harrelson had a very strange role in this, because he plays his own twin brother. I won't go into anything else. Let's just say he Matthew McConaughey'd the role for that twin brother situation that happens in this movie, and I think that's just, it was a little too goofy, but God help me, Woody Harrelson's just awesome. More development Great action, by the way. I don't know much of John M. Chu's backlog of work, aside from I think he did the Justin Bieber documentary or some bullshit like that, and I think he did that G.I. Joe movie, I think. Don't quote me on that. But the visual style and flair that he added to the magic acts and illusion stuff in this, I think benefited this movie quite a bit. I thought the original director, Louis Leterrier, pretty solid action overall for him. But I think John M. Chu somehow is, even though he's not a stronger director, he actually still had a lot of good visual style. And yeah, pretty solid overall when it came to the direction. I was very happy with that, because there is some legit magic and flipping of the cards just all over the place. Just it was really, really fun to watch. Once again, I had a blast, and oddly enough, at this screening, give us some sweet promo posters. They got one of Woody Harrelson. This is the main one they had. This is the only one they had there. I would have loved to have all four Horsemen characters, but that's pretty legit. Some sweet poster swag. He even hired a comedic magician, a local comedic magician. I don't know if any of y'all have been to a screening for this, but that was awesome. The guy was funny. You know, he did pretty good. You know, there was some mainly for the kids, but overall he had some good funny one-liners, so that was interesting. Really one of the most unique screening experiences I've ever been to. Some good thrilling moments. There's a lot of great magic. There is a lot of great chemistry amongst all the actors once again. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to be had here. A lot of fun, good stuff overall. So thank you so much for being patient with me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for staying subscribed, liking, and all that other good stuff in between. I apologize for the lack of videos, but as I said, when you get out of your funk, you just do what you can, and just yeah, you just get back to what you do best. So I'm happy to be out of there and just ready, willing, and let's get to some more movie reviewing in the very near future. So thank you once again so much for watching. I'm Anthony Flores with Worth a Watch. Keep going to the movies.